Oda Kasuri in Indian language, Guru Puja. Guru Puja. Saya Nama. So, in Tibetan language, Lama Chopa Shijawa. So, Guru heavy in quality. In the Jiva. So, heavy in quality. So, the Kasure. Yeah, Kasure. Whose whole mind is totally sees not only gross defilements, but even subtle defilements. So, see, and completed in all the realization of the dharmakaya. So, tomorrow I have to go to operate this side, so that it can stay permanent forever. So the transcriptum not really the plus the dharmakaya, the as I read Sanju Kunji Yeshi, Dejin Churuchi, Sanju Kunji Yeshi, the transcendental wisdom of all the Buddha, Dejin Churuchi, in one text, in one text, in the great bliss dharmakaya. Lama that is the kind Guru. That is your kind Guru. Essence Kunjirang nature of all the Buddha. Lama Chopa unique, so on so through the Dharma, through the Guru dharmakaya, from the heart, so on this request from the heart. It's about to go to the damages, so she's guide in all the time, this life, intermediate, next life, all that Guru. So you have to understand the ultimate meaning of the Guru. Buddha is a pleasing the Guru. 그래. 좋네. 그래. 아. So anyway, yeah. So Guru Puja, Puja, pleasing the Guru. The real meaning of Puja is pleasing the Guru. Guru Puja, pleasing the Guru. So that, I mean, there's just a title, but and I remember the much title. And now, for example, See, so here, what must we actualize? The pure path that numberless past, present, future Buddhas go through this one path. What must we actualize path? By pleasing Guru, Guru Puja. And the heart practice of all the Indian, Tibetan, learned, ancient one, or to actualize by pleasing Guru. And to actualize the teaching of delight, hand collecting infinite merits, transcendental wisdom, virtue and wisdom. The Bible is good. Like the end of the world, fire burns all the negative karma downfalls. Bible is good. That you can gather by practicing the Lama Chopa. And then actually, like a hook, or the common sublime attainment. Guru Yoga that is well admired in many sutta and tantra. That's a new practice by pleasing Guru. Yeah, through actualized Mahamudra, the instructor, please find. The particular, the continuity of the teaching, the highly actualized Dharma ambassador, father and son and disciple. So it's like this, but pleasing Guru. So anyway, yes, especially in the Tantra teachings, many of the secret, many meditations, many paths, it said you should learn Lama Chopa should be known from the Guru's holy mouth by pleasing the Guru. Lama Chopa. Oh, that's very much emphasized. You have to understand. Puja doesn't just rituals and chanting rituals. Not that. You shouldn't think that. So just to know one thing, I think seventh Dalai Lama, I think. So there's a geshe from Debung, I don't know his name. Mitupa, I don't know his name. Sorry, I forgot. It's a geshe, disciple of seventh Dalai Lama, but also he can express everything straight to his own Dalai Lama. So 7 Dalai Lama thing. So, yeah, so Max Hesson was very happy. So he asked Hesson Dalai Lama one day, please tell me what my future life would be. Then Hesson Dalai Lama said, oh, you'll be born straight away ox, with the blue horn. Then the geisha said, oh, bad result. Bad result. Bad result. We need to hire one guard. Who was standing there? Look at this. Concentrate on this. So he said, the geisha said, oh, how is it possible to be born the ox with a blue, horn? First, you see, I think he will die, he has to die, observing 25 absorption, blah, blah. Then you see, then a consciousness has to go through the intermediate stage. Then cow, the ox father, mother has to meet. Also, ox is the father or mother. Father. Oh, that's why I was asking. In the West, you see, yak butter. Very famous, yak butter. Yak butter, yak, in the West. But yak is not, yak is male. Don't make butter. Well, there's many things about yak. Well, one is yak butter, so like that. So yak is male, not female. D, we have silicon, but D, it's more or less like yak, is shaped a bit like D is female. So D gives milk, cheese. That. It's like men give cheese. It's okay. So you see, ox, father, and cow, so they have to meet, and the sex, and then the inside the egg and sperm meet, So then have to see the male, female together. So the consciousness have to conceive in that. Then takes 9 months. Then gradually, then ox with blue horn then comes gradually. So it takes much time. Doesn't happen immediately. So he told Geshe told Hitsundara. Hitsundara loved. Oh, so happy. He loved. Then Then his owner said, oh, now you will be born as a monk. Monk, not monkey, monk. You will be born as a monk. And not only monk, but my entourage around his owner who serves. Monk, and he will be his owner's entourage. Oh, so, but the Geshe said, oh, I didn't do any purification, correct marriage, any purification, nothing I did. How I can be a monk right now? He said. He was so surprised. So said, now you are born monk and 100. So he was so surprised. He was. Then his son didn't say, I'm generous. He didn't say that. I have received the blessing of generosity. He said, I have received the blessing of generosity. I have a blessing of generosity. And because as well as the Guru, he's a disciple. So, you see, that's one thing. That's the main thing. Then, of course, I have a blessing of generosity, means he's generous. So, you see, so because he explained straight to his son, so his son laughed, made so happy. Oh, made so happy. So, all that nigga karma to be born as an ox before, totally purified. Just in that minute, totally purified. But please the Guru. Oh, you have to understand the point. It costs $100 each time. So, yeah, so you see, so, see, he made his own so happy. So, just there, he didn't have to do 100,000, 16,000, 400,000, Bhaja this, mandala, he didn't need it. So, just because he was able to please him, so he was so happy, just that time, they totally purified, Nikshama. You see, he didn't, normally you say, oh, there's so many practice to do, so many 100,000 bhajas, sabhas, 30 people, so many, say. But yes, you see, that Nikshama totally purified in that minute. The minute he was able to please his own, he was able to purify completely. And he call it merit, not a purification, but call it merit to be born a monk, not a monk, to be attendant, to be entourage to his owners. You understand? Oh, you have to keep that, curb that in your brain, Oh, that's so important, yeah? So important to understand. So that means we have opportunity everyday life. You see, oh, to please Guru, the Guru Puja, then all your heavy negative karma collected in the past, from beginning to the life, all that can purify by pleasing the Guru, right away, get purified. All you have done is that. Not only think, oh, Bodhisattva, this is, many hundred thousand this and that and that. No, not only think that. You have to think, you have to know that the most important practice, point. That is. All of this. So, you see, that's the question of wise in practicing Dharma. You understand? That. So we have, by obtaining Guru's wishes, Guru's advice, like the Geshe, he explained his illness, his illness so happy, laugh. So like that, it's about talking. You see, you understand? That. So then also by serving, serving and making offering. So that the last thing. Then is Lama said, Lama Chopa Dvejal. So I don't have a miscellaneous offering. Not something important. I don't have a material miscellaneous. Lama Chopa Dvejal. The offering to the Guru offered by my practice. That's what Lama said. That's something to do. Always to keep it in your heart. That's wise practice now. You understand? That's good. What Guru advises you, what Guru wishes. By attending that pleases the Guru. Whether you are nearby or whether you are far. So then, then studying Dharma, or whatever the advice, or whatever the wish is, Guru's wish, not only retreats, just, doing walk for the center, being director, just, I have to give you examples. So anything, helping the teaching Buddha, helping the sentient beings with compassion, serving the sentient beings. That's the Guru's wishes or advice. During the commitment or during the practice, whatever I say. Then And you see, yeah. You are serving from far or you are serving the Guru near. However, even you bring a glass of water, offer, you bring closer to enlightenment. Even you offer as a nuts or as a candy or something, or you bring closer to enlightenment. You offered shoes or dress. I mean, yeah, clean. The Guru's place, what? Oh, close to enlightenment. You become closer to enlightenment. You have to closer to liberation from samsara, closer to enlightenment, each time. Each time. Whenever you clean, you do cleaning, or cooking, whatever, you see, close to enlightenment. More than that. So there's a geshe, just by talking, you see, just by talking. Oh, the matter is so happy. All that. Sorry. Yeah. Even offering something simple like that, as I mentioned, even close to Kasuri. Yeah, these are nuts, all these fruits, all things. Even small piece, even close to enlightenment, all like that. So you have to offer service by keeping this in your heart, keeping these benefits in your heart. Not that the beginning of some interest, then soon, as hour goes, minute goes, day goes, then, then that disappears. Then you see more mistakes, and then more problems, and then ego consultation or come, or then you create. They say then it become kind of every day. The other things, every day, every hour, create heavy negative karma. That's also possible. If you're not good, if your mind is not stable, if your mind is not in the devotion all the time, they can create heavy negative karma with heresy, anger, all that. So therefore, you have to really know how to practice. You have to stable mind. So instead, every minute, every day, every hour, every minute, collecting highest merit in purification, getting closer every hour, every minute, second you become close to enlightenment. Or then you see, if you're not good, if you are not mindfulness, or you don't know how to practice, then heretical, angry, then create a heavy cyclic Dharma in every hour, minute. So that was possible. Okay. Guru Puja, Saya Kalpa Nama, so Choka. So I don't know Sanskrit. So I think Nama, I think it's I don't know, there may be prostration, I'm not sure. In Tibetan language, Lama Chopa, this Choka is a method. The actually offering the Guru, make all the Guru, Lama Chopa. So the best offering is what pleased the Guru. Kadrinyame, Lama Tamanang Sha Chas Gurjo. Prostate, the Buddhist way, unequal kind, the kind Holy Guru's feet. Unequal kind Holy Gurus, their feet, I prostrate and go for it. Go for it, the Guru. I'm requesting to guide me in all the time, in all the circumstances, with your great compassion. Khanla tena kusum dewachi. By depending on the Guru, kusum dewachi, trikaya, great bliss. Mundu tanche kijila, zolte. Dugu chotli, you know. In 1 second, grant common attainment. So there's, I think that includes common attainment and uncommon attainment. In 1 second. So you see, uncommon day, sublime realization, mountain, enlightenment. Like which grant you, granting the good all the sublime needs to the Guru. So in 1 second you see, there's a similar in the succession yoga. hange tingi de cheni ke cheni la chawa lama je tayo de bela so hange tingi by which kind is de cheni the gripless ke cheni la chawa so rise in 1 second no 1 second ke cheni la chawa lama je tayo like the Lama Rinjeta goes, like the which can do, the Guru, like the which can do. The judge is a bell to the judge. Having Vajra feet, to the feet, the lotus, I pay homage. So there's a Pemo Kutine. So here, so people saying that granting the sublime, common and sublime realization, second, the enlightenment, the great bliss, the three kinds. 1 second. So one meaning is by comparing, there are two meanings. By comparing from beginningless rebirth up to now, then how long by comparing from beginningless rebirth up to now, how long it will take? How long it will take? From now on to achieving enlightenment, like 1 second. By comparing from beginningless rebirth up to now, then how long it will take to achieve 1 second? It becomes like second. Well, that's one way to think. Then afterwards, I don't remember. There's two ways to think that. There's a Jensha Kutune. Having badger feet, there's a story. So good, goodness. Respecting to the lotus, because the holy feet lotus, having Vajra, having Vajra. The 3, the 4 or 3, that's the Jitjindrum. Yeah, I forgot to remember. The 3 Vajra thing. Then feet, the meditation, the feet, then there's Vajra. That's also called Vajra sitting. I didn't remember all that. I think there are 3. Now I didn't remember. So therefore, I pay homage, respect to the lotus. Having Vajra, feet having Vajra, lotus, and respect. Rasangulame, Pente Mandupa, do we tap the Nida Tower? every single panacea happiness, fortunate disciple, of the fortunate disciple. The sublime method to achieve this, there's no second, only one. From the Lotus Park, the instruction of the Holy Sutra in Tantra. Could be that or the instruction of the Sutra and Tantra taught by holy beings. Ombre method tends to Kujibin. So, so the beautified garland of flower came from this, is now spread on the ornament, the neck ornament. That's it. On the neck ornament. So generally, Tibetan, how do you translate danger? Treatise. Generally, Tibetan treatise there is no need with the Sanskrit, Indian language, the Sanskrit and the Tibetan together. No need, but here that is done. That is show this teaching. Not, you see, in the early times, tourists, Western tourists, who went to Tibet, or there's a Lamism, there's the Lamism. Very early time, like maybe even before Tibet, or as well as before the Tibetan people escaped from Tibet. People communists, the Melanchthon took over Tibet. Before that, around that, before that, Lamism. So not like that, you see. This Guru Puja, this instruction, advice, it is not made in Tibet. They say by the Tibetan Lama themselves, made in Tibet, not like that. So not Lamism. It shows stainless teaching Buddha. It shows that is practiced by the holy mind of the Arya country, India, Arya country. They learned, actualized holy beings. And then this teaching came from the year to year, passed from year to year. Then Lama say, soft savior, Dharmakin, Tsongkhapa, Yapse father and the son, Guru Lama Chopa himself, then Rinpoche, the son, disciple, or those disciples who lineage. So they actualized. Understand this. Then you have to give Lama Chopa. Then you see, after that, so many holy beings who actualize the Lama Chopa, they part or actualize this teaching. It came through so many holy beings who actualize the Lama Chopa. They part. So this Lama Chopa, this is teaching, not degenerated. The heat of the blessing, the warmth of blessing, not despair. It's always warm, the blessing of the blessing. So there's something you can, which is a pure reference that you can believe, you can trust. So to understand that, so you put the Indian, name of the text in Indian language. And beside that, Dharma Buddha destroyed, qualified, gone beyond. That is, has maybe libertable translation. 답 용수 지구 뒤에 집에 답 용수 잡아 지다와시는 뭐 시비 미쳐비 캐나든. So Buddha has do you know how to put it in English? Metropic Canada. Metropic. Anyway, understanding. Well, I say excellent understanding. That's not sure it's abstract. Excellent understanding, directly seeing. As the method, the complete method to achieve the true success. Your success for self and success for others, for the sentient beings. So, as Buddha is excellent understanding, directly seeing complete nothingness, complete method to accomplish the work, true works, works for self, works for others, or the sentient beings. And so great compassion focuses to towards all the sentient beings without without discriminating thought. Discriminating something far, some closer. Without that, great compassion to everyone. So you could turn to really. So to success, to obtain success of sentient beings, even for a second, even for Buddha's holy mind, even to that for a second, even to complete that success for sentient beings, even for the second, it's Buddha's holy mind, it takes too long. Even just second, you see, then takes one to feel, Buddha's holy mind feel so long. So, Rinpoche Jubi, so feel like that is a natural compassion. Jigu Tuni Jubi, Tapsang Lama Nova, Sabbath Nurin. Jigu Tuni Jubi, Tapsang Lama Nova, Sabbath Nurin, Netadu on the Kong, you can't remember, So, the ultimate unmistaken, complete method, complete the true words, also several others of the sentient beings. So profound and quick, the vital point, the ultimate, the vital point, or then there is a where that is, or that there is a stainless teaching of Buddha. There is a stainless teaching of Buddha. Therefore, who want to accomplish, who desire to accomplish the true works for sentient beings, the Dharma that yourself practices, it should be from there's nothing to debate. The Sutta Tantra, that's pure, nothing to debate. So it should be from that. Sutta Tantra, there's nothing to debate. And it should be according to that, Sutta Tantra. What do you practice? Anything that's very important. You see, people, some people teach something. This is kind of very secret, or this is very secret, or this is I don't know, very secret, or this is kind of hidden, and this kind of discovered, or hidden, or in the mountain or something. You see, no, not like that, because then people so much attracted to that, not thinking in a pure, you're not thinking according to this is teaching according to what Buddha taught, or not what the great yogis from India, Pandits, they taught. Checking, not the checking, or just because something very profound, or this is very hidden, or taken from that, or something. And just by that, they think so special. Not like that. That something not according to Suda undefeated, nothing to bet the Suda Tantra according to that. But you say, but the teaching not according to that, something can't announce that it's so profound or something, but you can't trust. The subject you can't trust. Oh, you didn't tell me what, didn't you? Oh, unequal great addition. George addition. That and the second Buddha, Lama Chopa, Lama Chopa. What did they? Kasulana never imbes. They come to them, they advise. Oh, we got them, you can't trust. You never check with the Suda Tantra according what is according to that. Just because there's something secret or something hidden. But nothing, but not according to Suda Tantra. No. So you can't trust. This is a Kasulana maybe invested. That's a Kasure. Peerless tradition of teaching. Lama Chopa, Lama Chopa. Jundi yang dukita be menga pesa no ngam te dukiti be. So even here, advice of the Holy Sutra Tantra, giving example the poetry, Lotus Park, Petalis, which come from that. So the beautified garland of flower. Now here is belt, great, so the necklace. Example, shares from this, the verses. Example, in the springtime, in the park of the lotus, when a new flower comes, the meadow comes election. The flowers are so, yes, beautiful shape, wonderful by looking at, not undegenerated. And I don't know, I don't understand. But maybe by looking at it, so just by seeing the color and shapes, just by seeing the color and shapes, then your mind is so attracted to that. You smell the you experience smell and taste, your mind gets satisfied, even though your mind gets. So even though Your mind gets satisfied by experiencing smell and taste. If the flowers are scattered in the different directions, then kind of mess, sort of, I guess, though not so beautiful, doesn't ever enjoy, so not that much beautiful. When those flowers made garland, see, lined up, so in the straight, you see, lined up. And then good gender. So capable beings, people, capable beings, you see, who want to show like flexibility of the body, gaggers with like S, so kind of sure, how to say? Gagpa is like the dancing, the S. So capable beings, like dancing, like a flexible, I can say flexible, flexibility of the body, So then they wear, or then when they see, show the beauty of the body, then it fits, good, then the Lama Chopa, then they expose. Lama Chopa, so like that, ultimate advice, the determine that Sutra and Tantra, which is no debate, Jabiti Kiru Nanji, injury. Then also whatever is good, profound, then advices came from ear lineage, from ear to ear path. That of the Indian, Tibetan, learned, highly attuned one. Instead of teaching. So then then write down, say, got into the letter, that whatever is good, profound, then advice came from the early lineage of the Indian Tibetan learned attend one. Then put together in the letter. Then you see pure words, good words. You see good words through Sangbo Tongwadan, just by hearing, just by seeing good words, and by listening, your mind, your mind attracted. So no control, it just easily get attracted. So by thinking well the good meaning, and if you experience that, then your mind gets satisfied. So the fabrication of the word scattered in different directions. Is not lined up, scattered all over. Then not that much as wonderful. Is not suitable. So such is the teaching. Here, this teaching, then essence, no mistake. Lama Chopa. The number is complete, not broken but complete, not missing but complete. Lama Chopa, not mass. You see, lined up, not mass. So in that way, and write down the last words. All the goodness, virtue, goodness, who wishes to actualize all the virtue, goodness of the world and beyond the world. And I think samsara and beyond samsara, I think that's better. So who want to actualize all the virtue, goodness of the samsara and beyond samsara. So then they practice without doubt. They practice this without doubt. By promising to directly explain this, and pursue to listen this. So this part is explaining reference of the teaching. So next one, I do. This teaching, how it can the Sutra Tantra, which had no debate, is correct, no debate, no question. And the Kiruta Mangali came from the advice of the learned actualized holy beings. So here, Hasuri, I don't go through. There's quite a bit. So I just essence In the lesser part, you see, you don't treat Guru, you don't you respect, you listen, you follow the advice and serve like Buddha, not Buddha, but like Buddha. In the lesser part, you see, you follow the advice and you offer service. That master, that master is looking at the guardian, it is Buddha, no, like Buddha. Now the Mahayana Sutra teaching, then it involves looking at the Buddha, regarding the essence of Buddha. Like that. Then in Tantra, so not only on the basis of that, you see, means the essence, the mind looking at the Buddha, not only that, on the basis of that, even the aspect, you stop, because Tantra practice is it involves the basis is practice is that it involves practicing pure view, pure view and pure concept. So therefore here you stop the impure view that ordinary being is outside of the ordinary being. You stop that ordinary concept. That's the ordinary being concept. You stop. Then look at the Buddha aspect. Not only essence of Buddha, but aspect of Buddha. So, like that. Aspect Buddha. So, in Tantra practice. Then, also, then the Rinpoche, Alamga Sutra, the Bodhisattva Shunan no Sang. In the past, how he followed virtuous friend? I think 100. Guru 100. Shunan no Sang. Jatang, Jatang, so I don't remember, but follow the virtuous friend, how he followed. I think 150 or something. Yeah, I don't remember exact number. So it's unbelievable, uncomparable how Bodhisattva should not follow the virtuous friend. It's everyone, excellent. then chirurgi tujinang ki shingi tembe danga so chirurgi the future object of subdued duja future object future sentence who are object of subdued how they should follow Guru. So the about how Bodhisattva Northern followed with every genuine mistake, 150 or something more, followed with everyone excellent. So this explained in the teaching for the sentiments who are future sentiments who are object of subdued, they have to devote to Guru. Then from Prajna Brahmana text, Prajna Brahmana text to find the meaning of the Prajna Brahmana, the wisdom gone beyond. Wisdom gone beyond the Brahma meaning. Then that see to realize the meaning of profound meaning of Prajna Brahmana, then totally depend on Guru. Totally depend on Guru, means correctly follow the Guru. But depend on the Guru, then you have to proceed the path, Bhumis. How to follow the Guru? Then Bodhisattva always crying one. Chopa, so how the Bodhisattva always crying one, how he followed this Guru Chopa, how he did it, or civilized it. So how he did this? Giant. So I think he must actualize the Mahayana path of merit. That Mahayana path of merit is a great, middle, small. So he must actualize the Mahayana path of merit, great one. So if you actualize the solemn tree, think it's the concentration of the continual Dharma, the great path of merit. If anybody actualize that, then you see numberless Buddhas in pneumonic aspect. Not ordinary form, but you see in the aspect of Buddha, mnemonic aspect. A John Holy Sign example. So Bodhisattva always crying one, he see numberless Buddhas in 10 directions, but mind is not satisfied. He always waiting the virtual friend that he has come in connection from the past. Coming connection from past, the past life Guru. So he always think of that, even though he see numberless Buddhas in 10 directions. Always he's tormented, his mind is tormented. Tormented by kind of suffering. Always waiting for to see his past life Guru is a karmic connection. So that's why he always cry. The Bodhisattva always cry. So he is so he regard his Guru Chopa in exile. 교신 할버다와.
So superior.
교신이 할버 in exile.
Excelling.
Huh?
Excelling. Excel.
Yeah, excel, yeah. Higher. Special. Huh? Exalted. So, Bodhisattva goes Brahman, you look at his guru, Chopa, that whom he can connect by. So, always special, always exalted. Always exalted. Then all the Buddhas that he sees. Oh. Sangha Tamji Chopa, Geshin Chopa, he thought to make offering to the virtuous friend is exalted, special. You know, it's much special, I said. Exalted. Make an offering to Guru, then offering to all the Buddhas. Chopa Nyingui Chitu, Nijukuja. So, Buddhas have always crying one. To serve by Chopa, Bodhisattva Chopa, sorry, to serve that Bodhisattva by Kazuri, Bodhisattva always crying one, then you see, he, Bodhisattva always crying one, he very easily, totally made charity, his flesh, and Myra in the bones, Myra in the bones, is it Indra, the way catching it, Brahman is a manifestation of Indra. Indra manifested. The Indra manifests into Brahman. So the Bodhisattva of Skraman, his own flesh, mirror in the bone, he made charity to the Brahmins. Totally. And then his Guru Bodhisattva, Guru Bodhisattva Chopa. Then he totally gave away wealth and even the surrounding servants, everything to his Guru Chopa. And the place where the Buddha, his Guru Bodhisattva Chopa teach Dharma, because he set up a throne, and then you see when the people come to listen teaching, the dust will rise. So what happened was there was water, but the Maras they blessed or they made the water dry, so that he has no water to sprinkle. See, so what he did, Bodhisattva was crying one. He put blood as a he took blood from his body and sprinkled on the ground, so dust should not rise when people come. And then you see no thought of sleep and food. So, from the holy mouth of the Bodhisattva Chopa, who is his guru, then he always think one he can hear the precious teaching of the present Brahmada. One I can hear, what's sitting that? So no thought of sleep and food, nothing but only hear the teachings. So he passed 7 years thinking like that. So like that he passed 7 years. Because I think his Guru Chopa is in the retreat in the monastery. So 7 years passed like that. Then I think he said when he met, when Bodhisattva Chopa finished, when he met, when he heard teaching, when he received teaching, when he met his Guru Chopa, then his realization. So beginning could be achieved part of marriage. Then the preparation, part of minor part of preparation, part of the minor part of rising, part of minor part of meditation. So normally, so you see, by meeting his past life, because his guru, the Bodhisattva Chopa, when he heard teachings, then he I think achieved 8 bhumi. There are 10 bhumis in the Mahayana Sutra. 10 bhumis, by achieving the third rising path, then you achieve the first bhumi. Then it goes like that. So he achieved Bodhisattva Auskraman when he met his guru, Chopa and Rishiti, or then just in that time, his mind rich, 8 bhumi, like that, 8 bhumi, like that happened. So that, yes, I think you see, I think, your past life guru, Kasure, when you hear teachings, you see guru that should be met in the past had connection. So I think very effective to your mind. You see, even he gave this is impermanent or life is impermanent or something simple teaching, but it is very effective for your mind. And even somebody who is expert, very learned in the give teaching, but you see, not so much. But this, whom you have connection in the past, to the contact to give teaching, even something small like that, but so profound your mind, so benefit. So I think they like this. So. You see, it is said that Salman knew the Robert doing this, so like that, so quickly achieved path. The Bodhisattva always climb on. So it is said two countless great on first one, and I think from the path of marriage, I think, from there to path of rising path, first countless great, second countless great, from the path of rising path, where you achieve the first bhumi, from there up to 8 is the second countless great. So Bodhisattva always crying one, because he, you see, totally uncomparable that he follows Guru, uncomparable, uncomparable, that, uncomparable as so because of that, then he achieved up to, within 7 years, he achieved the path, completed the marriage of first countless degree on, second countless degree complete. I was able to complete within 7 years. This is just a sutra, not tantra. No, this is what I explained. Okay. Then Other than that, Dongbokobe Do Sutra, the decorating the trunk, I think, that's just my own translation. Sending Do, the Sutra of the Buddhasa of Siddhikapa. Tashulting issue Do, the Sutra of request by Tashulten, extremely violent. Yeah. From those sutras, the benefits of a devoted guru. What kind of mind follow the guru? Devote guru. Follow the guru. Devote means just on the mind. Follow the guru, with total action. The extensive taught, all this, extensively taught in those scriptures, how to follow the guru, benefits, and how to follow with what kind of thought. Then remember kindness. So taught extensively. Like that, Vinaya and the sutras Dode, how do you translate Dode? Dode. Sutra. Sutra sectarian. Sutra sect. Set. Vinaya and the Sutra set. Because I mentioned Sutra, but it's become norm, general, you see, Sutra set. Vinaya and the Sutra set. In those texts, how to devote Guru, all the important points, without missing anything, complete. Then this profound part, the Guru Yoga, Lama Nanjo, Guru Dead Yoga, then this Lama Chopa, everything is complete in that. Nothing missing. So need to practice like this. And then from Sutra, how to follow the Guru, whatever is taught there, all comes in this Lama Chopa teaching. You should not think the Sutra teaching how to follow Guru and this Lama Chopa, no connection, you don't think, shouldn't think like that. Oh, yeah, it's very strong, yeah. So this beginning, things to beginning, things to understand, preparation for Lama Chopa. O Sashi, Pukajimento Jamrel, Sanjay Shinto, Did all the past, present, future, married to Ramati, and married to numberless Buddhas. Kanre Rave Guru Shingan Dependan Dewa Maluja Jere Sewa Dende Jansu Shabe Zide Bado Dendo Nye Ninje Sundu Jibela Jije Sande Ganje Tende Chana Bamo Tende Jasu Soa Deso Sedin Alamro Jere Swangi Seje Jave Jagante Yonso Jaje Mola Gante Jesa Dende Nyoto Jawo. To be able to follow his wishes, his own advice. Padua Padua Chana Peme Chila Dalo Nene Zuzo Tame Kashin Bebe Chibere Kesan Chuchu Taza Isho Mecho Seche Jare Tenje Ruwa Nere Demo Dage Rasa Tame Zuzo Nanda Mabene due to all the past, present, which I made it to collect, I made it to collect by number listen to number two. May we be guided by Lama Tsongkhapa in all the lifetime, being for mind a virtual friend, and never separated from the pure path that is admired by all the Buddhas. Tera Kundo Jawa Sangha Tenjwa Chenye Mozo Tere Jave Nabe Lanza Tinyi Keje Taya Jawa Maju I imagine to actualize the Lama Tsongkhapa teaching in this very lifetime. Mechwa Namdara Tame Tinta Lache Jase Chebe Nindo Dedo Choke Renye Nanju Waza Jave Tendan Chawara To neuralize even anger, heresy towards the Guru, even 1 second. And from our side, to see that's all the that is all the essence of all the Buddha, and all the actions of the Guru is all the whatever action you see is the action of all the Buddhas. Then through that, by saying blessing the Guru in one's heart, then general realization, root the path to enlightenment. Correctly falling by the rent of the state of omniscience. And it's very lighter. For sentence. Pande lame namba tawa la keche taya loda mi jinje lepa toya mugu lame chela zen. We should pray for the world, and due to all the past, present, future marriage, collective, I made 3 times marriage, collective, numberless, and numberless Buddhas. the wars that happen now, happen in the future, but to be stopped immediately. And the disease and famines and all this to be stopped immediately, and also danger of fire, wind, so that actually there's a hurricane. The biggest hurricane in the America, so the cities near beach shore. So then the strong hurricane, the ocean's water goes in the city, so then destroy many zillion dollars. So much, and before taxes happened, many $billion. All the hurricanes, typhoon, hurricane, then suddenly no power. All the stopped to happen. That. Water and dangers of water, earthquakes, and all that should have stopped immediately. Not only that, the global problems and to be stopped immediately. May the perfect peace, happiness be prevailed in everyone's heart by generating loving kindness, compassion, bodhicitta in everyone's heart. And may the Buddha Dharma, from whom sentient beings receive peace, happiness, may it last long time, and may the sentient beings able to meet Buddha Dharma and each enlightenment fully. And due to all the past, the present, future, marriage, children, marriage, numberless and numberless Buddhas, the bodhicitta, generated in the heart of all the sentiments, particular sentiments in the world, particularly in Singapore, all the people who came to the Amitabha Center, in the past, present, will come in future, and all the staffs, past, present, future, all the Buddha generated in them, as well as in the heart of all the students, those who rely upon my promise, whose names given to me, in all their heart, Buddha to be generated. So, Chancho, Chancho, Rinpoche, Amati, Abanani, Deva, Nyamba, Meba, Ode, Kundu, Bewala, Dane, Semje, Tamje, Lai, Shino, Chancho, Dreve, Samba, Etago, Ajambara, Danye, Tongama, Tosama, Jetsu, Jaya, Regama, Tamdu, Jaba, Tamje, Jate, Mola, Zuma, Namba, Gundo, Dada, Danger, just the dedication, you see, the innocent being. I think maybe I told last time, I'm sure. Innocent being. Did all the 3 times, it's corrected by numberless and they will numbers with us, innocent they will see me, would see me, hear me, remember me, touch me, sing photos, and just by that, may all their suffering be pacified immediately, and may they achieve all the happiness, including enlightenment. So, maybe I told last time, I'm not sure. So what happened was, in Adelaide, the Katsuri, not necessarily every day, but, they do pray quite often, this one. So what happened was in Australia, I went to Kangaroo Island to bless the Pamasambhava, Rathol Pamasambhava standing one, and some all of it, and come back at Adelaide, I think. So there's a mother waiting at where the boats are there. What boat? Ship? Ferry stopped. Parked. There's a lady who came to thank to me because I share a dog sick. So the dog, what animal place? Veterinary. They thought that the dog will not survive to dead, just take it home. So she took back to home, but she put my picture on the post, and the dog. She says the dog too refugee, but I think the dog was sitting like this, and she put my picture there. She did that and then recovered. The dog recovered, didn't die. Did not die, recovered. So she can be tanked at the airport. I mean, not the airport, sorry. Or the ferry was a park. What? At Hope. And walk. Yes, in the edge of the water. Yeah. So, then in Adelaide there was another mother who had a daughter. Her daughter had some heart disease. So the mother gave her my picture, and the daughter Katsuri, did like this at the heart. So then her heart got better. So the mother came, I don't remember, thank. So this, so like that, you see, this was, was told, I remember. But you see, if you pray every day, even we don't have bodhicitta, I don't have bodhicitta, but you say pray, dedicate marriage, it helps in the world. You see, for people with problems, that you see, you think maybe, this, you may not believe in this, blah, 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 blah. But like this, even I don't have bodhicitta, but pray, dedicate, it helps. Fast, anyway, you see, people, it helps. mean that, but the blessing thing, that I don't know. There was one student in Changdong Chandong Center, they got Tasmania. So I don't understand, I don't remember. So he had 2 dogs, and the dogs got sick. I don't know, that dogs got sick, and both the dogs. So he put one blessing on the dog, and the dog that recovered. Then he gave another sting to another dog, and was recovered. So I gave him maybe 50 blessings string, 50 blessings string, something like that, so he can give to other sick people. But I told him, it's not my, I did prayer, recitement, that I blessed her, to help the people. But I told him, only because of your faith, and then I gave the blessing, and because additional your faith, so that covered the dog's sickness. I told him that. So anyway, I just let you know how it helps. You got an idea, you understand? So you don't have to meet always, that you have to go to meet. Due to all the past, present, future, due to all the past, present, future, made to collected by me, children made to collected by numberless, and then being numberless Buddhas, all that which exists in my name. May the I who exists in my name. Achieve the Buddhahood which exists in my name. Lead all the sentient beings who exist in my name. To that Buddhahood which exists in my name. By myself alone, who exists in my name. If you can see into meaning one, existing in the mere name and the emptiness. If you see one, then the same meaning is if you see one, then the excellent. But it doesn't mean I see, doesn't mean I see, it doesn't mean that. But you, anybody will see one, not contradictory to those two things, one. That's a perfect meditation. If you find two contradictory, then not wrong, not right. Jumble, the shortest prayer of the King's Prayer. Jumble Bhave Chitra Kundu Sambo Deya Dejendo Tada Dava Jangawa Jeda Tamjira So simply you have to recite the Lamrim dedication at the end, the Lama Chopa teaching. Sorry, I missed out there. So you see, before we recite this, please due to all the past, present, which I married to Lakshmana, 3 times married to Lakshmana, number is in there, number is Buddhas. May FPMT, benefit sentient beings most by spreading Dharma, particular bodhicitta. So or then that second ABC then spread Dharma, the Lamrim, the essence of the Lamrim in the heart of the sentient beings, especially bodhicitta. Then third, yourself. Spread Dharma, benefit most to the sentient beings. Spread Dharma, the essence, Lamrim, spread bodhicitta, the heart of the sentient beings. So this is what I normally, when I can, I explain how. Before you begin this, before you begin this, you think that way. You actualize the part in your heart and the sentiment. This is Thank you very much.